forms: solid, liquid and gas. Okay, on the basis of these three forms, solid, liquid and gas, we will read about matter. Okay, now we will see composition. Okay, so matter is made up of what? This is our question. Matter is made up of. Here is blank and question. So, what matter is made up of what? We have to find out the answer of this word. So, matter is made up of very tiny particles. As you have heard about atom. See, matter is made up of very tiny particle that is known as atom. So, smallest particle that exhibit all the properties of matter. Okay, the smallest particle that exhibit all the properties of matter and does not have any independent existence, access. See, first of all, smallest particle. And second, not exist in independent condition. Okay, so atom in the definition of atom is the smallest particle and does not exist in independent condition. See, smallest particle, atom is so small that we cannot see our eyes. Okay, that we cannot see from our own eyes and does not exist in independent condition. So how can we see that particles of atom? We can see that particle of atoms by the microscope, electronic microscope. Okay, and does not exist in independent condition. It cannot found in independent condition means, as like if we are taking one atom of hydrogen and here is another atom of hydrogen, it will always found in combined state, 1H and 1H. That's why you know for the hydrogen H2, because it is found in this form, not in this form. So it will not exist in independent condition. See, this one is independent, this one is independent, but this condition is not independent. Okay, so that's why hydrogen is not found in independent state. Okay, these are the atoms of hydrogen and this one is the combined state of hydrogen. Okay, so matter is made up of smallest particle atom which does not exist in independent state or independent conditions. Okay, now after that, when atoms Okay. See, when atom combines together, they will form molecules. When matter combines together, they will form molecule. And now, here's the interesting thing. Atom does not exist in independent state, but molecule does exist in independent state. Okay? As like one atom of hydrogen and one atom of hydrogen. They will combine together, they will form H2. One oxygen, one atom of oxygen, and one atom of oxygen will combine together, they will form one molecule of oxygen. Okay? This is not an independent condition, but this one are independent conditions. So, you know what is the basic difference between atom and molecule? Atom can exist. Atom can exist. Atom does not exist in independent state, but molecule can exist in independent state. Okay. Now, see characteristic of molecule. See, we have seen atoms, we have seen molecules. Now we will see what are the characteristics of molecules. Number 1. So here is the particle of matter are very small in size. Okay, means tiny particles okay. So what is the first characteristic of the matter? That is, they are made up of tiny particles. Tiny. Why they are called tiny particles? Because we cannot see through our own eyes without added eyes. Okay. So that's why tiny particles means those particles which cannot easily visible from our own eyes. That's why they are known as tiny particles. Okay. So this one is the first. This one is first characteristic of molecule. Second is continuous random motion. Okay. In a matter, all the molecules of matter are in continuous random motion. Continuous means without stop. Without stop. Continuous random means there is no fixed path. There is no fixed path and motion. They are moving. So they are moving continuously in unfixed path. Okay. They are continuously moving in unfixed path. That's why they are in continuous random motion. So what kind of motion they will follow? That motion is known as zigzag motion. Okay. Zigzag motion. So continuous random motion. That path is known as zigzag motion. That motion is known as zigzag motion. As like from here to there. Okay. So this one. See, if it start from here, move here, then this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, so it is not a fixed path. It is not linear. It is not circular. It is not it does not follow any kind of path. So it is called zigzag motion. Okay, so it continuous. First of all, they are tiny particles. Second one is they are in continuous random motion. Okay. Now the third characteristic. Okay. What is the third characteristic? Third characteristic is particle of metal held together. Okay. See, as we know that solid, liquid, and gas, they all are the states of matter. They all are the states of matter. And when we talking about solid, they have definite shape, they have definite size. We cannot easily change that shape and size. We cannot easily change that shape and size. Why? Because they have a force of attraction. They have force of attraction among their molecules. Okay, they have force of attraction among their molecule. That's why we are not able to change its size, its length, its weight, its height of solid. Okay, and that force of attraction is known as intermolecular force of attraction. Okay, so solid, liquid, and gases all have force of attraction among their molecules, and that force of attraction is known as intermolecular force of attraction. Inter means inside. Okay, inter means inside molecule. Inside molecule there is a force of attraction that is known as intermolecular force of attraction. Okay. Okay. Now one more thing. If this one is an example of solid, and here we have molecules. Here is the molecules. Okay, so this gap, what is called this gap? This gap is intermolecular space. Okay, that space, that gap. See. This gap is known as intermolecular space. Intermolecular space. What is intermolecular space? That gap between molecules. That space among all the molecules that are known as intermolecular space. Okay. Okay. Now this one. This one. They all are bind together with the force of attraction, that is intermolecular force of attraction. Okay, so this is enough for now, and further observation we will discuss in our next lecture. So thanks for